Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another PALWORLD video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys the best metal spot for metal and coal. This spot is absolutely insane. And I'm also going to be showing you guys how to actually set up the AFK part, because a lot of people just kind of show you their base that is already made. So I'm going to be making it from scratch. And here's what you want to do. First thing you want to do is you just want to go ahead and get yourself the power box. As long as it's surrounding the main area, it doesn't really matter. And this is actually the spot right here. It's right next to the sealed realm of the Guardian. And it's going to be legit straight up here. And you're going to see a hill. It's pretty easy to find. And here are the things you're going to need. You don't need Anubises. These are more, I just have them, so I'm going to use them. This is more of what you will kind of need to have the best farm, I guess you could say. These things here. And to obviously get the do mods, which is obviously the main one you're going to need. I'll quickly show you guys where they are. Yeah, so to actually capture these guys, I went to the desert right here, which is kind of central of the map. This is the best place in my opinion to go ahead and get them. And that's the main one you're going to need. The rest can kind of just be, this can just be another planter, it can be a water. The rest don't really matter that much. It's more of, they're just kind of nicer to have. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is once you go ahead and get yourself all of the tames, you want to set up some planter boxes. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and get everything I'm going to need to set those up. Alrighty, so now that we have everything, what you're going to want to do is obviously you just want to set up your planter boxes. These are really important. Doesn't matter where you set them up. I'm just going to set them up right here. And this is pretty much so that way your pals pretty much are self-sufficient. And the reason why you actually want the moss sanders over a majority of the other planters are because they also have the transporting as well, so they can actually help move all the stuff into the chest, which is top tier. By the way, sorry if my webcam's laggy. I don't know why that is. It's being really weird. So once you go ahead and get those down, you're obviously also going to need a feed box. We're just going to go ahead and put that in front of it. And now what you can go ahead and do is you can go ahead and get your moss sanders out and your pen kings, and they're pretty much going to go straight to planting. And the pen kings are obviously going to help mine as well, but you don't really need them to mine. You want them to water, which they will go ahead and water soon. And now what you're going to want to do is, now that you have the self-sufficient farm going, which is pretty much the only thing you actually need, now you just go ahead and set up a couple of chests, which obviously they're going to go ahead and store everything in. Now, depending on if you do want to obviously smelt here as well, all you're going to need to do is go ahead and grab yourself a couple of furnaces. However, I like to just bring all my ore back to my main base, so I'm just going to be doing this with the chests. And yeah, so now all you pretty much need to do is you need to go to the next page where all your other stuff is and go ahead and put it all in. Like I said, you're not going to need these if you're going to be transferring all the ore to your base. I personally do not, because my other base is very self-sufficient around that kind of stuff. So, yeah. But if you do, you obviously just put a furnace down, put the fire powers in, and they're just going to smelt your ore regardless. However, power worlds, I do have a suggestion for you. Please make the transporting powers so you can actually make them do a certain routine, so that way they put the ore into the furnace. That would be amazing, so you can actually have it fully AFKable. And as you guys can see, they go to absolute town in the and another thing, people are going to get mad at me down in the comments saying, why aren't you using the dig toys? Why aren't you using the dig toys? It's actually because dig toys suck ass, because they only do 1 damage unless you have the headband, and you can only have the headband on obviously 1 dig toys, because you can only throw 1 dig toys out. And as you guys can see, they're now farming. These guys are going to go to logging for some reason, but they will eventually come and pick up the metal. And if they do not come pick up the metal, you can just go ahead and put a couple Lambos in, and they're just going to go ahead and transfer for you. But yeah, if this did help you guys in any way, shape, or form, and it did help you guys get a bunch of metal and coal that I know you've been needing, that's why you clicked on this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and